Hey, what's up? It's Arfan here. In today's video, we're talking about how to use Facebook ads to sell your courses and your high ticket programs. So tune in, and if this is your first time, come to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button below, and let's get right into it. Alright, so the absolute best way to use Facebook ads to sell your courses and to sell your high ticket program is to develop a funnel. Now, I'm not talking necessarily about an email funnel, like that's important and you want to have that, but developing a funnel for your ads. And I want to break it down this way, right? Because the thing is, having a funnel is how you're going to stop chucking money out the window. And the thing is, there are dozens of different types of funnels, and that's why we hear like email funnel, marketing funnel, and then you have like a video funnel and all these different types of things, and then you have SLO. And I don't want to go into all that stuff. I want to keep it simple how you use Facebook ads to accomplish what you want to accomplish, which is you're a coach, you want to sell your courses, you want to sell your high ticket programs, right? So let's get right into that. So understanding a funnel, most of you probably already have this understanding that your funnel has three parts. That you have the top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel, otherwise known as top, MOF, or BOF. Your three new best friends, okay? And it's important to note a sale or conversion can happen at any point, and this can be done organically too as well. So, but in terms of Facebook ads, how we're doing is we want to get leads, and then we're going to bring those leads into our business. And then from there, we're going to be selling them our product. So how do we actually start to sell our courses using ads, right? Because yeah, we don't want to wait forever. We don't want to wait until like what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months down the road to do this, right? So let's break that down. All right, so let's start at the top of the funnel. And this is where you're going to reach a larger audience. And you're going to offer something attractive to this audience. And it's the no factor. So we're going to capture leads. Now, in the case of how we're going to be doing this with Facebook ads, a really highly effective strategy is to give something that your ideal client wants based off of the offer that you're going to be giving them, right? So like what your course is going to be, we want to give them something to be attractive. Right. And there's the ways to this. We're going to reach this larger audience by doing that. And we can bring them into our world so they can sign up and you want to capture that email address. And option 2 is if you're like, I don't really have an opt-in, which you should. If you don't, I suggest working on that. But option 2 is to use video. And in this phase of no, you want to put a video out there. Just do a campaign, which is known as a video views campaign on Facebook. And what this allows you to do is to just put your video out to a bunch of different audiences or places that your audience is hanging out online. So are they following a certain influence, following certain pages, following certain groups, things like that. And I don't mean Facebook groups. You can't target Facebook groups as of this moment. But where are they hanging out? And we want to put our ads in those places. Now, what we're going to be doing next is moving into the middle of funnel. Now, this part right here is we're going to do a variety of connection points, which you want to have. Like if you do capture email in that first phase, you want to nurture them with an email sequence. You want to try to get them on your social media so you can do your social media content. And we're going to do retargeting ads in this phase. Now, what you can do is you can set it up in Facebook to retarget. Now, you have people that just signed up for you and people who've been watching your videos. Now, let's say people who watch your videos, right? If they watch only 3 seconds, are they interested? No. Right? 10 seconds? No. 15 seconds? Nah. 25%, they're getting there. 50%, they're halfway there. But 75% is that really golden number. So I like to retarget people at the 25% and the 75% because they started and they were interested enough. And then 75% are really interested. So I want to capture at least both of those spectrum. And what I do is I like to do a retargeting ad where I'm retargeting them with some sort of content. It's basically doing something to help them like me at this point. And often is something of value. So often I do trainings on my Facebook page, I do teachings, and I will just turn those posts into ads and I'll put that out to, at this point, what we're doing is we're warming up our audience and putting this out to my newly cold audience that's coming in to warm them up. And this is what we're doing in this phase because we don't want to make the offer just yet. Chances are they may not be ready for it. And then also, you gotta kind of think of where are they on the awareness continuum. If they're actively seeking what you're offering to the point where they're already ready to give their credit card, then by all means, like, go for it. You can start off with like a low ticket item at this point and work them up to a high ticket item. But considering we're trying to sell courses and a high ticket product, I'd recommend just give them pure value to the point where they can take action on something and they can get that win, right? And it's similar to like what a freebie would be. It's something that they can take action on. They can get a win. And they're like, you know what? Your stuff works. I want more of what you're doing. Okay. So top of funnel, we're going to be doing either a freebie. If you don't have a freebie, let's work with a video. Create a video, something maybe 3 minutes long that can get people to know you, know who you are, what you do, who you do it for. And it's going to engage them into just at least being into your world, that we can start warming them up with this middle of funnel. Now we're going to continue that by doing an email sequence. If you did to capture email, by helping them to just get to our social media content by creating another video and retargeting just the individuals who've watched 25% and have watched 75% of your video. Which brings us to the next part. Now this is bottom of funnel. At this point now, we've been doing a sequence. We have people, we just showed a bunch of cold people who've never heard of us, they don't know us, they don't like us, they don't trust us, right? But we've been taking them from that first video or that freebie and we're bringing them into our world. And then in the middle of funnel, we've been warming them up. Now at the bottom of funnel, you got to kind of gauge, right? Did you do enough in the middle? Did you need to add maybe a second tier in the middle? Or did you do enough now you can basically, like, your audience is hot for your offer? And this is where, basically the trust point where you make an offer to purchase. Okay. And now, if you're a coach, you probably already know that typically for like a high ticket offer, it requires a little bit of warming up phase. So you may want to do this in sequence. You may want to do top of funnel for like 2 weeks, maybe two different videos, and then move to middle of funnel where maybe 2 or even maybe 3 videos to give enough time for people to really get an understanding of who you are, what you do, like what your course is about if it's a high ticket course, and like leading them up to that point of what your high ticket offer is going to be. So that way, when you get to this bottom of funnel and you're making an offer, they know enough about you, right? You've had enough touch points, and it can take between 6 to 32 different touch points before someone can purchase from you. And that could be daunting. If you're only reaching somebody at least once a week, what ends up happening is that if you think about it, half of a year is 26 weeks. So if it takes 6 to 33 touch points, what ends up happening, it could take a really long time. So we want to use ads to get in front of people multiple times, so that way we can increase those touches, and then within just maybe 3 to 5 or 6 weeks, we have someone that came in as cold, but now they're hot and they're ready for our offer, they're ready for our service. And that's where you retarget with a direct call to action to purchase, or maybe it's to book a call, or maybe even it's to download a resource that you have that's so high value people would pay for, but you have like many different options. You have to map that out, right? I can't tell you exactly how you're going to set your funnel up. That's something that my clients pay me, a pretty penny for. We work together, we sit down, we work on setting up the funnel and creating the ads and doing the whole process, and that's all done for them. So you have to sit down and really map out what that journey is going to look like for your audience. And that's the exact process. It's not too complicated, because really what we're doing is we're just focusing on 2 things, right? Creating a custom audience of people who's watching our videos at 25 and 75%, and then just working the videos, creating videos and putting them up as video views. Like, it's very simple, and it can also be fairly inexpensive, because video views don't cost as much as conversion ads. And when you get to that point, you're doing conversion just to a lesser number of people. All right, to quickly recap, right? So we're going to do top of funnel, and this is where you're either going to lead in with like a freebie or something where you can start bringing people into your world. If you don't have that created yet, you don't really want to sit down to create a freebie offer, to create a funnel behind it, then you could opt to do a video. And you have to think of like a series. You may have to flesh it out like enough, like what that client journey is going to look like. Start from the back, right? What your offer is going to be, what exactly is your high ticket program, and work backwards and create your first video meeting your ideal client where they're at. And again, it could be a handful video. It can be It could be 4 or 5, it could be 6. You have to kind of play and test it, flesh it out really good. So you're going to start off with that. We're going to create a video views campaign. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a custom audience targeting 25% and 75% of the people who watch those videos, which is move on to our next section, is the middle of funnel, where we're now taking that, where we have our first video going out to a variety of different audiences, different people that, you know, that are target ideal clients following, different places they're hanging out. And now we have all these videos, all these people that's been interested, and we're going to retarget them now in that middle of funnel with a next level. And this is more value based, giving them something that they can actually apply, take action on, and get a quick win. And then lastly, we're going to retarget those individuals, again, at 25 to 75% video views, those two audiences. And we're going to now take them to the bottom of the funnel, where we're going to be directly making the offer. And if you do videos, it's nice to keep consistent and do videos again, because people start recognizing your face, recognizing your brand, and will stop to watch your videos, which is really cool. If you choose to do an image, keep it relevant. Like if you've been showing yourself up in videos the whole time, don't use a stock image on your, for your ad. Use a picture of yourself. That's going to be the best thing to do. So that way, again, we want to get that brand and facial recognition in there. Okay. So that's the 3 steps. This is how you use Facebook ads to sell your courses and to sell your high ticket programs. Many different ways, but this is one of the simplest and one of the most effective ways to get started quickly with Facebook ads to be able to sell these programs. So there you have it. And again, thank you for watching this video. If you found this helpful, go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps me to know that people are watching, to help produce more of these type of content. And drop a comment below in regards to what was your biggest takeaway from today's video. And again, my name is Arfan, and if you need to reach me on my website, it's arfanhussein.com, and I will talk to you in the next video.